Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to Spacebound for more top 10 videos every day. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a friendly comment and I'll make sure to reply to every single one of you. What? Hi and welcome to another Spacebound video, where today we'll be looking at 10 videos that you need to see to believe. Number 10. Perfect landing. This is absolutely what dash cams were made for. Alright, so driving on a highway, we're given a look at one of the luckiest motorcyclists ever, as he was likely speeding behind a recorder's car to change lanes. Just as he was pulling up ahead though, the car in front decided to move over, leading to what could have been a very painful accident. But of course, by dumb luck, the motorist actually flips off of his bike and lands perfectly on his feet on the roof of the car. I give him an 8.5 out of 10. Number 9. Shocking. Typically, when you're doing construction work and have to dig into the ground, it's pretty much regulation to check for anything electrical, like wiring or anything beneath you, but typically, people are also pretty lazy. So, as two workers were jackhammering on the site, one of them accidentally cut into a live 11,000 volt electrical cable. The explosion was pretty bad and left both of the men with severe burns and life-lasting scars. By many, a surprise though, the outcome should have been a lot worse, but luckily for the two, they walked off fairly easily and obviously with their lives. Number 8. F you, nature. You know how ski runs are ranked by a little green circle, a square, and then like a black diamond for difficulty? Well, this is similar to probably about 10 black diamonds. Competing in the 2013 Swatch Skiers Cup, Swedish skier Safir Liljeqvist was up for his, respectably starting off strong. It wasn't until halfway down, however, that he would cause an avalanche to break out, and trust me, things like this can be very deadly. And as he knows there's an avalanche chasing him, he gets to a snowbank and just says, you know what, screw it, and does a backflip before getting away. It's like a big literal F you to nature. Number 7. Nice day for a ride. A little wind never hurt anyone, but a majority of us probably weren't in Russia for this storm. From Bashkortostan, Russia, a man was pulling out from his garage when a tornado suddenly passed, so to seek safety he drove back into his garage, which was, well, yeah. Tornadoes are a cruel mistress, and it's frightening to see what sort of damage they can really produce. Luckily, the man's house was still standing for the most part, and his SUV did keep him relatively safe. Now, I'm just thinking how this footage could make for a great Toyota car safety advertisement, but probably not the best idea. Number 6. Shark bait. Thanks to movies like Jaws, which brought some of our nightmares to the big screen, we're familiar with the horrors of meeting a shark in real life, but nothing will ever match up to the adrenaline rush you get during a real attack.
I don't know, I just had this instinct that someone was behind me, and then all of a sudden I felt my starting getting pulled underwater, and then the thing came up, and I was on my board, and it was like right there. I saw the whole thing just thrashing around.
World surfing champion Mick Fanning is one to know such feeling after a face-to-face interaction with one during a surfing competition in Johannesburg. First sneaking up behind his board, the shark did manage to bring Mick down, but thankfully did not injure him. Pedaling for his life at the shark with his feet, it soon fled as help arrived to finally pick Mick back to the shore. Number 5. Massive landslide. Landslides are some of the most underrated natural disasters, and hopefully we'll never actually have to encounter one ourselves. Most indigenous to Japan, landslides occur often due to its steep mountainous ranges, high level of rainfall, earthquakes, and soft ground. And because of Japan's landscapes, roads will be built around mountains such as this one, Route 61. Locals knew a landslide would occur, which however was why the road was closed off in preparation for it. Taken from a surveillance camera, you can see just how massive some landslides can really get, which is again another reason why hopefully we never get to experience one. Number 4. Parking was too expensive. Okay, so this next video was pretty funny, not gonna lie. To give you a bit of context though, in 2013, China implemented an increase in parking fees, and since then, some families often live paycheck to paycheck, so understandably, times can be pretty difficult. Desperate to park at her apartment complex, a Beijing woman thought of this extremely wild idea to make it look as though a ghost were driving her car. As the security guard went to check the car, the woman suddenly comes crawling from the back like Samara from The Ring. This plan is so stupid it just might work. Number 3. Luckiest bike rider ever. The title really does speak for itself, but as a man was approaching an intersection on his bike, he'd slow down, and as he noticed the truck coming from his right, things really got interesting. Obviously, the driver from the red car didn't see him though, causing the truck to T-bone him and spiral out of control. Miraculously, the biker left the scene practically unscathed by any of this after somehow pedaling in between the flown-off car bumper and the spinning car and even the truck that just barely pushed him before losing control and toppling over. Number 2. Smite Me. So apparently the odds for any one person to be struck by lightning at any one point in their lifetime is 1 in 3,000, but this next clip will show you otherwise as a man gets struck twice within 40 seconds of each other. We see him getting struck and then falling to the ground, only to walk a few more steps and have it happen again. I don't think I'd get up after that second one just to be safe. And they say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. Well, okay, I guess technically it didn't strike in the same place because it was several steps away, but still. Okay, anyways, whatever. Number 1. SPU Shooting Hero. Finally on our list is footage of the 2014 Seattle Pacific University shooting where a tremendously brave student ended the gunman's reign of terror. As the gunman, Aaron Ybarra, was entering one of the buildings, one student noticed Ybarra but didn't believe the gun was real. At least until another student, Sarah Williams, was seen coming down the stairs and then got fired at. Luckily, she was rushed to medical care after and help arrived and she was okay. Students then fled the room except for the hero in this situation, John Mays, who would pepper spray Ybarra then disarm him. He then came back and stopped Ybarra from killing himself by holding away his knife, and eventually another student did come down kicking away the knife and waiting with John until police arrived. And with that being said and done, that concludes 10 videos you need to see to believe. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for better content to come in the future. On screen now is a couple annotations with links to different videos, which I believe you enjoy if you kinda like this one. But besides that, before you leave, please make sure to check the description down below, and at the bottom you'll find a foundation for a good cause, so please do make sure to check that out before you go. Thank you, and have yourselves a great day.